Hey friend, it is Kait here. Thank you so much for joining me for day 24 of our 30-day challenge. Now, if you are brand new here, you have jumped into the middle of a challenge. You are welcome to start right here because it's about progress, not perfection. So I don't mind if you do the whole thing or little bits and pieces. If you have been keeping up, then oh my goodness, we're in the last week of our 30 days. Can you believe that? I am so impressed with you so far. I hope that you've shared a little bit with me about your journey. If you haven't, feel free to reach out on Instagram, here in the comments, shoot me an email. All of that information to get in touch with me should be down in the section below the video if you're interested. Now, today's class and this week is all about that last big section of our main sequence, and that would be our mermaid and side plank. Whew! They are big ones, aren't they? So this is going to break it down a little bit. We are going to work on side plank, kind of stepping up and really focusing on our oblique muscles. Those are those side belly muscles that really help to keep us focused and kind of pulling everything into the middle of our body. Not to say that one muscle is more important than the other, but for me, the more I think about those obliques kind of controlling and holding everything tight, the easier side plank is for me. So feel free to let me know how you're feeling in the comments below. You're doing wonderful wherever you are. I am so proud of you. Roll out your mat and let's get started. Okay, so we are starting in a seat today, and as I mentioned in the intro, if you want to have a little blanket or a towel nearby to help with our knees, you are more than welcome to do so. You can also fold your mat over like I will show in just a moment as well, but we'll just start seated with our hands on our sides. Pull your belly in, lift your head higher, broaden across your chest, and let's just roll our shoulders, waking up our body a little bit, giving ourselves a little love. Roll them in the other direction. And then soften them down, lift your head up a little bit higher. Take a big inhale, gather your hands nice and high. Exhale, flip the palms, press them down. Inhale, swim the hands up. Exhale, right back down. One more time, big inhale, hands up. Now this time I want you to take your right hand down by your side. It can be like a little kickstand. If you've got longer arms than I do, you might be able to press the whole of your hand on the ground. That's fine too. But reach your fingertips up higher without letting your shoulder rise up. It's easier to kind of swim it up to our ear, but we want to keep it down. Take a big inhale. And then as you take a side stretch, crawl your fingertips away and pause. Now, did your opposite hip lift up? We want to keep it pressing down. I actually envision pressing my left sitting bone into the ground while I reach my left fingertips further over. Now right now it's just about that big lateral side stretch, so you can kind of enjoy, maybe move around a little bit, maybe roll the shoulders again, do whatever feels good. And then take a big inhale. As you exhale, think of toning your belly, press off your fingertips and return. Both hands lift upright. And then take the other hand down. Reach your fingertips up, up, up without letting that shoulder rise, and then crawl away, finding your little side stretch over here. Now again, make sure both sitting bones are connected to the ground. Broaden across your chest, reach long through your body. Wiggle out the fingers if it feels nice. Give yourself a little movement if you're in the mood. Take a big deep inhale. Exhale, tone the belly as you bring yourself upright. Beautiful. Now we're going to take it a little bit more into those obliques. Without using the arms, we're going to take our hands behind our head and open our elbows nice and wide. Now it's easy to splay the ribs here. I want you to draw them in and lift up and out of your waist. Keep those elbows pointing side to side. I don't want to let them come inward whatsoever. From here, I want you to inhale, dip one elbow down. Exhale, think of toning your left side belly as you bring yourself up. Inhale, dip the other elbow down. Now this time, exhale, pull a little tighter on that right side. We're just gonna go back and forth. Inhale, a little stretch. Exhale, cinch the waist, return. Inhale, a little stretch. Exhale, pull it up. You got this. Back and forth at your own pace. No hurry, no rush. But every time you come up, every time you bring your shoulders back over your hips, think of cinching that waist, toning the belly a little bit more. Last one, go over and hold. Reach longer through those elbows. Now, can we release our hands and reach our fingertips out and away? If we need to immediately set that finger down, that's okay, but otherwise keep reaching your fingertips out and away. Take a big inhale. Exhale, belly button up and in as you come on back up. Swim those hands behind the head, elbows wide, a light tuck of the chin and chest so you can lengthen through your cervical spine. And then reach over, pause for a moment, find that sturdiness, that lovely engagement through the center of our body, and then open your wings out, grow long, find a big, beautiful stretch across your chest. Big, deep inhale. Exhale, pull yourself up. Beautiful. Keep those hands out. Press down into an imaginary table on either side of you. Take a big inhale and a twist to the right. Now, I only want you to take your twist so far that we don't lift up one hip. So right now, I'm at more of a diagonal line than a full twist to the side, simply because that's what feels nice in my body right now. Take a breath. Bring it back to center. Another inhale. Twist the other direction. One more breath. Bring it back. Let those hands relax. Wiggle, shake anything out you need to. Now we're going to lie or kind of kneel on one side. And I'm going to start with my right knee on this little towel that I've got for myself just to give myself some extra padding. My toe is pointing towards the wall behind me, and I'm going to take my left foot off to the side. Right now, let's just find a little stretch right here. Take that kind of movement, kind of wiggle, move, grow around, or groove around, that's what I was trying to say. And I want you to think of pulling your belly button up and in and broadening your shoulders away from one another. Now, before we go anywhere, think of reaching those sitting bones back behind you and imagine I'm pulling your ears straight forward. This is a big one. If we barely lift our leg up, if we don't lift it at all, that's okay. But I want you to press away into the floor. I want you to flex your left foot that's reaching out to your side. You're going to take a big inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to lift your foot up and drop it down. Exhale, lift your foot up and drop it down. Think about squeezing the thigh, think about toning the belly and reaching your head straight forward. 3 more times up and drop it down. 2 more up and drop it down. Now, it is very easy to rock all my weight into my right side, but I am pressing so far into that mat, I am broadening across my chest that as I lift, I'm trying to keep the weight even between my right and left hand. Last one up and drop it down. Now, the reason I had to do that is because for this whole thing, I want that leg to be so engaged, just like every time you lifted it up, that feeling of, ooh, all those muscles toning. Keep that image or keep that feeling as we bring ourselves upright. Hands can be on our hips, elbows side to side. A belly button in, elbows side to side. Hold it right here for a moment. Send your head up a little bit higher. And then swim your hands up just like we did on our little sitting bones. Exhale, bring them down. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, bring them down. Last one, take your hands up and hold. And like we did when we were on our little easy seat, I'm going to drop my hand down, reach it out and away, and then find a great big lateral stretch. Send those fingertips out and away. Keep flexing your foot. Have you forgotten about the activation of that leg? Take a great big inhale. Big breath out. Another big inhale. Tone that belly, squeeze the thigh, and then just like we did earlier, I want you to lift the leg and drop the leg. Exhale, tone the belly, lift the leg. Inhale, drop the leg. If it's too much to have the hand over our head, it could be at our hip. It could be straight up to the sky. Just do what works best for your body. Last time, lift the leg up, hold, point or flex the foot, whatever feels better. Take a breath. Keep that activation as you set the foot down, and then I want you to take a big inhale and tone your belly as you bring yourself all the way up. Beautiful job. Let's go to the other side. Hands down, knee on our little blanket if we need it, or like I said, you can fold the mat over and double up on your mat if you'd prefer. Reach that leg out. Pull your belly button up and away, broaden across your chest. Think of having a long, flat back, just like we would in our tabletop position. And then as we feel ready, no hurry, no rush, exhale, lift the leg, inhale, drop. Exhale, tone the belly, lift the leg, inhale, drop. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Last one, tone, lift. Inhale, lower. Set that foot down. Keep it nice and flex. Keep it nice and active as we take ourselves off side to side. Grow longer and taller through your waist, belly button in, ribs together, head high. And then inhale, swim the hands up. Exhale, flex, press them down. Inhale, reach up long and straight. Exhale, lower down. Last one, lift up, pause, reach a little higher, and then send that opposite hand out. Maybe look down, catch the mat, and set that foot. Ooh, I got ahead of myself. You keep your foot on the floor. Right now, reach that hand up and over. Just enjoy that stretch. It might feel really nice to kind of wiggle, to move, do your thing. And then when we're ready, zip up through the front of the body. Squeeze the thought. Remember that feeling of activating all of your legs. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop. Exhale, tone, lift. Inhale, drop. Now my arm is up this time because that's what feels better across my chest right now. On the other side, I had it up and over, and that's because my shoulders are a little bit wonky from side to side. And if you don't do exactly the same thing from one side to the other, that's okay. We're never gonna be perfectly even from one side to the other. And so just notice what works better for your body. Last one, lift, maybe hold for a moment. Maybe I'm gonna swim that hand up, take that big stretch. And then when I'm ready, I'm gonna drop, big inhale. Exhale, tone the belly to bring myself all the way up. Wiggle, shake it out. And then we're gonna go to our first side once more. Actively flex that foot, stack your hips, stack your shoulders, and this time hands behind our head, just like we did when we were in our seat. Now it is very easy, and I have a habit of splaying my ribs right here, but I don't want you to do that. Draw those ribs towards one another, lift out of your waist. If you see me popping my ribs, do not do like I do like I say. Hands behind our head. Very similar to what we did on our seat. Inhale, tip over. Exhale, tone that belly as you come up. Inhale, reach over. Exhale, think of cinching your waist as you return. Beautiful. 3 more. Inhale, over. Exhale, pull it back. 2 more, all the way over. Exhale, pull it back. Last one, over and hold. Press down into that foot on the floor. Squeeze your thought, tone your belly. Can we release our fingertips? Oh my goodness, grow long through your side body. Big deep inhale. Exhale, pull it back. 3 times just like that. Inhale, reach those fingertips almost like you're trying to grab for the mat. Exhale, pull it up. Inhale, over. Exhale, pull it up. 1 more time, over. Exhale, pull it all the way up. Big deep inhale and relax. Other side we go. Send that foot out. Stack knee, shoulder, arms, knee, hip, and shoulder all over. And then we're gonna reach our hands behind our head. Think of toning the thought. Think of drawing the ribs towards one another. And then it's like I'm just kind of dipping my elbow down, poking it down, and then I tone that belly as I return. Every time I pull myself up, I envision that belt around the small of my belly getting ever so slightly tighter. So it's not like I'm sucking in, but instead, all of those muscles are just encouraging kind of themselves into the middle of my body, kind of pulling that belly button back towards my spine. Beautiful. You have got this. Do you notice, is one side easier than the other? I don't like to say we have a good side and a bad side. We have a good side and a side of opportunity. One has more opportunity to grow. Last time, go ahead and go over to that side, hold. Low belly in, squeeze the thought. Unravel the arms, reach out, find that big, beautiful space from finger to finger. Exhale, pull yourself upright. Fabulous. Inhale, over. Exhale, right back up. Inhale, over. Exhale, right back up. You've got this. Inhale, over. Exhale, all the way up. Last one, over. Exhale, all the way up. Take a breath. Set yourself down. Let's go ahead and just find a kneeling position or a seated position if that works better for you with your legs crossed in front of you. Roll your shoulders a little bit. Inhale, both hands lift. Let's take a twist to the right. Right hand back, left hand forward. Unravel, both hands high. Revolve that twist. Both hands lift high. Right hand comes down. Grow up and out of your waist and reach for the floor. Crawl your hands away. That might feel a little awkward. That's okay. I like to think about pressing my left sitting bone closer to my left heel as I grow long out that side. Flip your palm so it's facing towards me. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, cactus your arm open. And then straighten, reach those fingertips long. Exhale, cactus the arm open. Inhale, find length. Last one, little cactus, hold. Roll the shoulder back, look up to the sky, find a big stretch across your chest, and then reach long. And let's round and roll forward and pull yourself up. Same thing, hands up high. Drop the left, grow long out of that right side as you take our great big rainbow or mermaid stretch over to the side. Notice what feels different from this side. Do we have more range of motion? Does it feel like that ear or that shoulder wants to climb up to your ear? We do want to keep it down. Flip your palm so it's facing me. Big inhale, exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, reach. Last one, bend, hold. I think about pressing the back of my hand, my elbow towards the wall behind me while I open across the front of my chest. Take a great big breath. And then reach and twirl forward. Roll yourself up. Okay, friends, we're gonna come back up, extend your left foot out, and find that beginning of our kind of funny modified side plank. Reach your fingertips out one more time. From here, I want us to take a big deep inhale. Exhale, press down into your imaginary table so you lift up a little higher. Another breath. Exhale, tone that belly. And then inhale, I want you to dive over and catch the ground. Now from here, keep reaching your fingertip up as high as you can. A couple of options from here. This might be enough just to hold here. But if we can, I want you to press deeper into your foot on the floor, activate that whole side body, and you're gonna step your right foot in front of your left foot. So we're in a side plank. Take a breath. Exhale, step it out. Hold for a moment. Inhale, set it back down. Relax, wiggle, shake. Another big inhale. Exhale, step it out. Hold and return. Give yourself a moment. Do you need to adjust where your foot, where your hand is? It's not always gonna be that you find the perfect spot the first time you arrive, and that's okay. But let's walk in and out about 3 more times. Just getting used to putting so much weight on that one hand. If it's too much for us, think about pulling up and away. Maybe we need to do a modified side, forearm side plank, in which case you could come down into that forearm and we'd be on our hip, but we'd lift up and press down. So whatever works better for you. If we need to modify bigger, smaller, you do you. But by now, I'm guessing you've probably done a couple more. One more time, find that side plank. Hold, whether you're in modified or not. Reach those fingertips up. Take one more big inhale. And exhale, I want you to give yourself one hug. Hug that body, love your body. Know you love side plank. Unravel. Set your foot down and return. Wiggle, shake it out. Other side we go. So, right foot out. Stack, belly button in, hands out. Press down into your imaginary table. Lift up and out of your waist. Low belly in, top of the head high. When you're ready, dive all the way over. You know what's coming. What do you need to think about on this side? All of those oblique muscles we've been working on all day, maybe lengthening through the back a little bit, reaching those fingertips up. Almost imagine I am holding you. I am holding your arm. I have got your waist. All you have to worry about is that low body. You got this. Big inhale. Exhale, step out. Inhale, return. Exhale, step out. Inhale, return. Remember, you can modify however you want to. If we need to be on our forearm instead, kind of setting our hips down, that's a fabulous modification. Something else that can be helpful here is when I step out, I also think about my inner thighs squeezing together and release. Recruit all the muscles you can. Plank, side plank are poses that use the whole body. Last one, reach out, hold. Lift the hips, reach your fingertips, big inhale. Hug your body, love your body. Take a breath. Unravel. Set that knee down. Slowly bring yourself all the way down. Let's go ahead and come to an easy seat. You can move that blanket or towel out of the way if you're using it. And just let yourself settle. What feels different from when we started class? Are you feeling good? Are you yelling at me in the camera? I bet some of you are, but you're doing wonderful, and I know you love it no matter what. But from here, roll those shoulders back, sit up taller and straighter, and let's do a little seated cat and cow. Just move through your body however you can. And then reach your heart forward, stay, and I want you to kind of swirl your chest around. And if we feel silly doing that, that's okay. I don't mind at all. Swirl in the other direction. Come on back to center. Sit up taller, sit up straighter. Notice how those muscles feel, especially our obliques after we did all of that. I hope we're feeling stronger, a little more lifted, a little bit better posture. Maybe our shoulders, maybe our wrists are tired, and that's okay. In fact, if your wrists are tired after that, clasp your hands, roll them around. That can feel really nice. Roll them in the other direction. And then let it go. And as always, a great big pat on the back saying thank you for doing something so good and just for you. I certainly hope you enjoyed class today, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow.